rattle him, yeah, rattle him, yeah.
And we are in the game here between Rise Esports and Sigma. We're going to be getting into the action here of these two teams. Rise Esports are on the Radiant side, and we are seeing them fighting against Tiny already. foryou taking some damage. Not going to be anything significant. That's going to be at the Treant. Starting off with the Raid Band. Okay, Vanskor. Okay. That's weird. We'll see how it works out, though. He is going to be laning against the right clicks of the Shadow Shaman, probably. So you do want to have some extra armor. But this is the first time I'm seeing it. There is going to be a battery assault here on the Snapfire. Hasn't skilled up anything yet. Might go for the Scatter Blast just to return the little bit of damage. But once they get smacked, there the Scatter Blast will get skilled up. Bam! Into the locker room of Dino coming over. Quezzy is going to have to get out this time around. He's not going to be starting the game with a first blood. And looking at the odds here over at EGB, well, Rise Esports favored, not heavily, but they are still favored. As this time around, Sigma, I think they have a better shot than in the previous one. So it's definitely the case. But let's see if it's gonna be good enough. So mid lane, already talked about it. Dodren, I already don't like that he's not attacking the Tiny. The second you're not doing it, you're allowing the Tiny to just get every single CS. You'll see there the deny into the range creep, 3 CS, first wave. Obviously a great start. So Vanskor here in the top lane. Shadow Shaman started off with the boots. You don't want to get caught. Shadow Shaman is not the squishiest of heroes, but he is he has low HP. Let's put it that way. He does have 4 armor. It is not the worst, but low HP for sure. Let's see. Starts off with the shackles. Okay, that's very weird. Let's put it that way. Anyways, though, Clockwork, I think I've already talked about it, though I don't know if I talked about it here in the Eastern European DPC. Clockwork used to be like the worst hero to deal with creeps, but now when Battery Assault does double the damage to creeps, you're actually very solid at clearing out the treants. So we'll see if they can make that happen. I have to say, so far the lanes are going well for Sigma. We'll see if that continues overall. Drow isn't the easiest hero to CS with, but you need to be applying pressure. That's how the hero works. I guess that's why they went with 2 range heroes against him. Treant has been caught. He does have a solid amount of armor, 4 armor on the Treant. That's not something that we see too often. Vanskor is taking a ton of damage. Another double edge would kill him, but luckily for him, that is a spell with a solid 4-second cooldown. So the centaur cannot spam it as much as he would want. Arrow. Might be in some trouble. The Leech Seed is gonna be there. With the boots, still gonna be faster than both the Morphling and the Treant Protector. So nothing is gonna be happening there. Well, we're only at the start of the laning phase, so not much to talk about here. There is one thing that might be important, that is rotating towards the runes, and that is where Rise Esports supports are much better. Tiny, though, is a little bit better than the Tusk at securing the rune, just because of the avalanche. So Drow Ranger, he doesn't have the Arcana for it, so Dino is probably not as good on the Drow. Just as the PA Arcana gives you a chance to crit a little bit more. For that one, we are going to be looking at this Clockwork being taken down. Kropotich gets the first blood, and BLACKARXANGEL is that last game. He was on the Jakiro. He was surviving for a long time. This time around, not going to be happening. So yeah, coming back to the Arcanas, right? PA Arcana, when you have it, you crit all the time. That's everybody knows that. And the Drow Arcana, when you have it, you get the piercing shot all the time once you're level 6. So Dino is not as strong as we thought he would be. Hoping that all of our beautiful viewers understand the sarcasm, because obviously Arcanas, they don't give you any kind of an advantage. This is not a pay-to-win game. Get good if you want more MMR. So Battery Assault, Clockwork still level 1, doesn't do that much damage. He might actually get some CS here from Dino. Not gonna be happening. So far, that's only gonna be the first blood that we saw in the bottom lane. foryou, he might have 0 armor, but with the living armor, that's gonna be increased by indefinite times, you know, times infinite, still not gonna be enough. But from 0 to 6, I put it. Dino is getting blocked in. This treants are annoying. Obviously, while blocking people in, they don't do the damage. So that is the nice thing about it. Tiny taking some damage in the mid lane. Tusk is finally starting to win this matchup, getting a few denies, being annoying to the Tiny, spamming out spells and making sure that he stands his ground and fights. Drow, well, struggling for sure. 14 denies on the Nature's Prophet. Yes, some of those are treants, but then again, some of the last hits from Dino might be treants as well. So it's not ideal. The Nature's Prophet is doing quite well. With BLACKARXANGEL dying and being lower in terms of levels and what he would like to be, it's a problem.
Don't get cross with me.
Still, you cannot dive the Drow. Not easily though with this lane. Blizzy,
Dire's middle tower
top lane. Triple ring is there. He's not gonna be dying. Gets into the tower. In the tower, you have 8 armor. Okay, that was close. Closer than I expected, and he almost does get taken down. Will be surviving either way. Arrow does get the D ward here, but his ward is gonna be spotted as well. So now he's going for a D ward there, or it's gonna be leaving it at half HP. Yep, that's usually what you do, so that you're 1 hit away from denying it. So if anyone is coming over, you're okay. You click on the ward, you see if it has 50 out of 100 HP. You know that the next hit of yours is gonna be denying it.
Dire are scanning.
So far, so good for Sigma. They're the only ones that have gotten a kill. They're 1k gold ahead. All of their lanes are going decently well. Even mid lane that they're losing is okay-ish. So far, so good. First rune, the rotations from the supports. It's only going to be Arrow and, you know, luck follows the brave. He's going to be getting that one. Kurofat takes some damage. And here comes the first rotation. Dodren coming in. No TP out for you. He has the uppercut as well. And Kurofat will survive? No, he won't. There's gonna be the multi-shot finishing him off. No cookie now. Onto this snapfire, and that's gonna be another one. Dino gets 2 of the kills. The Centaurs, they do get involved there, but in the end, that stun is not gonna be changing the fact that Rise Esports, they do get 2 kills. So you win the mid lane, you rotate, and you get a couple of kills. A little bit of a sad situation that Dodren didn't get a kill. Because usually when you're rotating as a mid laner, you want it, because your opponent is going to be farming, but I guess he'll be fine with that one. So now Shackles on the top lane. Vanskor, look at the damage that he's taking. He has 860 HP, but these two, they hurt. Violent is coming over. Maybe he can try to turn this one around. Juking around the trees. Blizzy sees him. Violent has to be careful. He could be the next on the menu if he's not careful. But he will be fine. Vanguard delivered to the center, and now he's gonna be getting into that unkillable territory. But the TP on the bottom lane for Kurofat is still now. The Tiny needs to help. They need to save Kurofat. He just came back to the world of the living. It would be really bad if he dies, and it seems like that's exactly what's gonna happen. The Sharks are gonna be on point, and they're going for more. Avalanche from the Tiny. The silence comes out a little bit too late. They're going for the chase. No, under the tower, way too dangerous. Tiny is here. They bail, but Rise Esports, they strike so fast. They're getting a couple of kills around the map. And this Tusk, he has just turned around the lane that was probably going the worst for Rise Esports now to be the best one for them. This Nature's Prophet is the worst in terms of net worth from the cores on the side of YNT. And the Drow Ranger is the best in terms of net worth on her side. Hopefully still top of the chart there. BLACKARXANGEL will be dying inside of the cogs. He's gonna get sprouted as well, so it doesn't matter. You kill the cogs, but you can still not get out of them.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Tusk wants the rune. Tiny is gonna be scanned, but this rune is gonna be going towards Dodren. It is gonna be on the top lane. Arrow is saving that one, and Tiny, he can't do anything about it. He has to go and focus on the creeps. And the Invis rune will be going into the bottle of the... Oh no, actually it's a haste. It looked like an Invis to me there for a second, but I guess the Shadow Shaman was over it. So I'm gonna be forgiven, I hope. Either way, now it's gonna be a very fast Tusk. Imagine you have this guy that is, you know, heavyweight, super heavyweight. If you guys watched the Thor Bjornsson versus Eddie Hall, yeah, that's pretty much the weight category he's in. And now he's super fast as well, and they get the silence onto the snapfire with the living armor. They're not gonna live through it. BLACKARXANGEL gets the kill. This Tusk is gonna be a bit sad that he's not the one getting kills, because he is using a lot of his time to rotate. But having the Drow get her level 6, be uncontested in the lane, that's what you want. It's all about the levels for the Drow Ranger. You want the laning phase to last as long as possible. Your centaur can't die, or it's very hard to kill. and your Drow is constantly getting help from the Tusk. I have to say, Dodren, those are some beautiful rotations. I mean, he did play for the old Windstrike. Later they were Bad Boom, but then he got removed in favor of Larl. I mean, now he's playing for Spirit, so you just know what the kind of caliber player that is. He did have some internet issues at that point. If I remember correctly, he is from Kazakhstan. Anyways, though, Snowball gonna be used, going for the Snapfire yet again. Gonna be silenced up, can't get out of the cogs, can't go anywhere, will get taken down. Dodren finally uses the shards to secure the kill. Tiny's coming over, they might lose Black Archangel for this one, but he's looking towards Dinozavrik. He will get nothing from it, so... I just wanted to see, yeah, Dodren is from Kazakhstan. So what happened in Kazakhstan is that they had a lot of people coming in, and their network was getting overrun at that point. I have a friend, the caster, Kawaii Socks, who is casting, I think, South America DPC now, doesn't matter. I worked with him a couple of times and he couldn't work because of the internet issue. So at that point, you know, you were having some internet issues on Dodren, and he couldn't play, so Larl replaced him. That is the old Windstrike team. They were Bed Boom on the
Radiant structures are fortified.
on TI, the Hawk lineup. Speaking of the Hawk, for those of you guys that don't know, he will not be attending the major. There was, as far as I understood, some kind of a misunderstanding between him and the coach, or, you know, fight or whatever. But he didn't want to play. No Fear is the coach in Hellraisers, and he left the team, so probably VTune is going to be there on the major, because he's now playing a third-party tournament with Hellraisers. We'll see how well they do with that one. Dodren, he's done rotating towards the bottom lane now. He wants to play the top, but look at the smoke. They're coming in. Sigma, they also have Mortimer's Kisses ready, so this grandma, she's ready to get the smooches out. Tiny coming in. He wants Dodren. Avalanche will connect. Mortimer's Kisses flying through. He does have a snowball to cool himself off from the Kisses. The damage is going to be overwhelming. Dodren doesn't even go for a snowball. That Stampede, not good enough, and the ulti reveals from Sigma are going to be strong enough to bring down Dodren. Okay, that's quite nice, actually. You should be happy with the kill. He has been a nuisance everywhere on the map, and finally you bring him down. It does cost you 2 ultis, not the biggest of cooldowns, especially the Wrath of Nature. In just 60 seconds it's going to be back up. So Black Archangel level 6, Morphling 600 HP. If the Drow comes here, you know, hook shot, push back, 1-2 piercing shots, he dies. But it is gonna be the Tusk that comes over. Can they lock him down long enough? They need to find an angle, waiting for him. Violent is gonna be caught, push back, snowball. It's not gonna be enough damage. Violent is fine. Is there gonna be any kind of turnaround? I actually thought he was just gonna run away. The shards were already used. Violent is out. Arrow was a little bit too late to the party. So Centaur is trying his best to get this tower down, but considering that the Treant is as annoying as a hero as it can get in terms of defending towers, he is just maximizing his farm currently. We'll see what he buys. He does find the trusty shovel. So Morphling still topping the network chart. This is big. You need a strong Morphling in this game. The earlier you get your Aghanims, I think you go Manta BKB Axe. Usually, sometimes Morphlings skip it against the Drow and they get a Scotty. But when a Drow is having a good game as well, I don't think you can get away with it. You need to be able to take away. You take away 70 attack speed and 20% of her agility. Literally, Drow is a hero that all of her damage comes from the piercing shot. So what she needs is attack speed. You take that away, she's not a hero. So I would like him to go for the axe, even though I have seen Morphling skip it against the Drow and still win. Drow, on the other hand, will be going for a shard, or a farming priority, and of course, you know, having it against the Morph is a big one. It is just so cool how these two heroes counter each other, and it just who's an item ahead and stuff like that. It actually makes the change to who's going to be doing better. Very cool. Rise Esports, they're in a smoke. Shadow Shaman has a blink. Okay, that's a Brown Boots blink. And this reveal is gonna be big if he gets on top of the Morphling. Blink Hex kills Violent, but he's in a good position to break that smoke and actually live. They found him, they had vision, he has been hexed up, the cookie gets him out, but he's gonna be kept in place long enough for him to die. Arrow comes close to the grandmother and into the cogs. Where's your cookie? The oven just doesn't work as good as it used to, and Shadow Shaman, he could turn it around. Now there's gonna be a nice Avatos combo after the overgrowth, but it doesn't matter, it's still gonna be another kill for Dodren. He gets a double, thinking about re-engaging that one, and Dino, he is pushing, because Sigma, they brought their tree and he died, and now they're gonna lose two of their towers, one on the top lane, one in the mid lane. It's a disaster, a complete disaster for YNT. Dino, I really like this, that he got involved in pushing the tower and not just farming the jungle. Sometimes carries, they don't use this time that was given to them, but this is just perfect. You kill the highest farming hero of the enemies, your two other cores are doing whatever they want, and you lose a clockwork. Like, who the hell cares that you lost the clockwork? BLACKARXANGEL, he'll get that one anytime. You can see he's happy, you know. Position 5s, they are they hate each other, they hate themselves, I think, because last game he was staying in a Roche pit. I don't know how you're having fun doing that. Just kidding, guys. I'm a support player as well, so I would know. For you coming over, the smoke is gonna be broken. This is not the best target to go for. Blizzy is tanky, but he's half HP, so he's not really that tanky. The hookshot is gonna come through, and he actually gets the tiny away from Blizzy. Now Toss is gonna be there, but they do catch the tiny there with the nice catch coming up from the Shadow Shaman. He's not going to be moving an inch. BLACKARXANGEL, he comes forward, but the Drow Ranger is here, attacking from the low ground. Going to be missing a little bit. Here comes the Wrath of Nature, and they don't have vision of BLACKARXANGEL, so he's going to be fine. This Shadow Shaman is actually surprising people so much. And I'm used to seeing it when Lion and Shadow Shaman are not being played a lot. Then people forget that what these heroes can do. You just don't have it in your fingers, and you have to constantly be thinking about it, which exerts energy, and it is just not easy to do. You forget about it sometimes. Drow not even going for a shard first when the game is going well. If you can get the Hurricane Pike Yasha like before 20-minute mark, it's a big deal. Vanskor goes forward. Piggy is gonna be caught there by the overgrowth, and Tiny coming over. There is gonna be a snowball. Blink Dagger at the ready. He's gonna have to go forward if he wants to live, but the Stampede has been used, and they hacks the Tiny. Beautifully done by Arrow. Now the snakes are in, and they're all gonna be blocked in by the cogs, by the shard, and an array of arrows is coming through. What a turnaround from Rise Esports, all coming out from the Shadow Shaman, making sure that the Tusk survives, just finds the Hex on the right target, and instantly that fight is over. Sigma.YNT, they're getting destroyed. TP to the bottom lane from the Tusk. I don't know if you want to be there. Those two, they're not pushovers. Okay, they're bringing in the heroes, but the tower did go down. Now there's going to be a silence onto the Morphling. He turned into the Tusk, so he's tanky, but he's not tanky enough. Kuropati's going for a TP out, nothing to cancel it, but it is a disaster. 4 heroes dead around the map. Yes, you got the tower, but you are losing heroes left and right. The side of YNT, just a complete disaster. And they use their ultis, you know. Yes, they are not the highest of cooldowns, but that's at least 60 seconds before the Mortimer's Kisses, and this Tusk, he's very tanky. He does not die. Oh, look at the damage that the Morphling took. Just perfect, you know, spread of damage between the Tusk and the Drow. They kind of did the same amount of damage, 675 on one and 669 on the other one. So 14-5, Rise Esports. They're looking to end this series in 2. It's gonna make our day very short. I know in terms of work, guys, yeah, 2 hours of work, it's not enough, but I'm here to watch Dota. I don't want this to end so fast, but it seems like that's exactly what's gonna be happening. The next objective that they want on the side of Rise is gonna be Roche, if they can get it, but having the Serpent Wards, it is something that you can easily get. Dasha on the Drow. I would like him to get a shard now. I don't think he needs a full Manta. Snowball onto Violent. He doesn't have a waveform, but at least that's gonna be a haste rune for Dodren. Blink Dagger revealed. Nature's Prophet does have the Aghanim's, so the roots are gonna be there from the tree, from the Nature's Prophet. They're gonna be spreading their roots everywhere. Smoke was used from Sigma. For you searching for someone, BLACKARXANGEL, he is tanky, also has the raindrop. Yeah, you don't die. You don't die if you're that hero. Drow Ranger will die here. Oh, Quezzy comes from a really weird side, so might be able to get the Mortimer's Kisses into the pit. Though Vanskor, he's gonna be needing a kiss for his boo-boo, but that cannot happen because he's dead. He's gonna be hurting a little bit too much. Ward was placed by Quezzy. If he makes his presence known here, there's gonna be a wipe from the map. So the Roche is gonna be taken down here. Time Blizzy gets the stun. There's only 3 Serpent Wards left, but it doesn't matter. The Roche is dead for you. Oh, he got the avalanche out, but he made a mistake, and now the hook shot. They need to get him out. There is gonna be a nice cookie, but he has already been shackled. He cannot move. He cannot say or do anything. He can just die. The overwhelming damage of Dinozavrik. This is just looking like a disaster. Tusk coming forward. He's ready to break the spine of the grandma. Now the big warrior going for the little old lady Kuropatic. What do you do now? Because this Tusk is coming for you. You are not old. You will not be spared. He does use the sprout. He will be spared because Dodren just doesn't guess right. The shard didn't give him the vision in time. And the Nature's Prophet is out of that one. In the end, you just don't defend the tower, but you don't take the tower of your opponents. This is kind of what I was talking about in the draft and this in the previous game, when you have better push and you have better tower defense, right? You can see how Sigma, despite them losing, they can still control the map. Imagine if they were winning, Rise Esports would be helpless. But you are not winning. So Violent going for a Manta. He needs 1,000 gold before he finishes that one. Rune. It is going to be bottled by Dodren, so now he's going to be in this. He's going to be sneaky. See how well he can find some of these heroes. Kuropatic again on the bottom lane. Him and Violent, they are creating a lot of space. I think if you Rise, you just go with the tower trade, right? Liv is still ready for Sigma. They're smoked up. They're so well prepared here. Yeah, you're going for a tower trade. Not ideal when you're winning the game, but Sigma's lineup does rely a lot on being ahead in terms of towers. And if you just equalize that, you're still gonna be okay. And also, you also have your mid lane tower to give up as well, or fight around it. And they are deciding to do just that. Rise Esports. Oh, they have the invis. Dodren comes forward. Beautiful shards blocking both Kuropatic and Vanskor. They do have a 4-step jumping in from Arrow. Has to be careful. Get the Hex onto the Morphling. Overgrowth, keeping him and the rest of them in place. Morphling will get tossed back. Tiny has saved his hero, his carry, but who saves you? No one. The Snowball going there towards the base or towards the top lane where the Nature's Prophet did TP to an immediate smoke. They're going super fast there. I don't think they were under vision on the side of Rise, but this should be pretty apparent that it is happening, given that no one is showing in the bottom lane, and Sigma, the Morphling, is just pushing in the wave, no problem. So Nature's Prophet should not be caught by that one.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Jumping in, Morphling taking some damage. Where do you go? You're gonna be hexed up. You're going nowhere. There's gonna be the shackles. They cannot break that one. The cookie will get him a little bit farther away. He's gonna have a waveform in just a second, and it seems like he'll be fine with Wrath of Nature, keeping the enemies in place. Violent will go for a TP, but he gets punched. Punching water usually doesn't work, but Dodren, he's just so strong. And now with the Morphling, you will get stunned up until you die, and Arrow will be the one to zap him to death. So 19-5, Dodren gonna be using the whip there on himself to be a little bit more a little bit faster across the map. They are going towards the top lane. Drow is there. Aegis active for another minute and a half. This game is looking solid for Rise, even though Sigma, you can see them having some chance to make plays around the map. It's just because you're making those plays, you're putting yourself out there, you're getting in a vulnerable position, and Rise are using it to just punish you every single time. They even left Blizzy on the bottom lane, and he doesn't even have a blink yet. He's just going for these defensive items, which I can't say I agree with it, but I'm fine with it, because the game is going so well for you, and you're just putting this unkillable beast in front of YNT, and they are in no kind of position to fight him. So, they will take down the ward. Centaur is looking at the grandma. He's like, yeah, I can't catch him. Might need to use my stampede. But the rest of Rise, they're coming over. The Aegis is going to be expiring in 30 seconds. Violence is going to be caught. Slowed down. Does have the Manta to remove the silence. But look at the other part of the fight. They're already taking down one hero. Violence, he wants to get out, but a stampede, they're chasing him. He pushes out the Shadow Charm, meaning that the Tiny won't get that one. But Mortimer's kisses are flying through. There's going to be a lot of damage. Drow Ranger turns around to fight. Still has the Aegis for 17 seconds. The save. The snowball save on Arrow. No, he does not live through this. Even the Morphling illusions are not going to be strong enough. Arrow lives. And Y&T Sigma, they all die. Only the Snapfire will live. And this is the worst thing in the world, to watch the younger generation fall as you're staying alive. The Snapfire will not be sent to the grave, but everyone else will. No, every single lane is being pushed in. If there's one thing, you know, Sigma have been doing well in this game, it's keeping the lanes shoved out. Mid lane and the bottom lane in particular. Top lane a little bit harder. But now when you're all dead, the lanes are just gonna naturally start going your way. That allows Rise to go for another tier 2 and actually get even more ahead in terms of towers if they want to. Dino doesn't have the Aegis any longer, and it was shown in the previous fight that he can't get low. So you don't want to be playing with your life until you get a BKB. Once you do get a BKB, the physical damage of your enemies just isn't that strong currently. So you're probably going to be able to stand your ground, but this is just a walk in the park. That's how it looks like for Rise Esports. I'm still surprised that they lost the series against the main team of Y&T. Y&T are not bad, you know. I don't know why I'm... but just Rise Esports are looking super good.
Oi, oi, oi.
You're washed up. He might be calling out some old players. You know? No, hope not. We should respect our legends, guys. Every single one of them. Smoke was used by Sigma. They are not under enemy vision. The Shadow Shaman is on the bottom lane, so they're not hunting him. Killing Dodren a little bit harder. BLACKARXANGEL easier, and he does get taken down. That's gonna be barely, but they finish him off. Dodren is going in. They want Vanskor dead. They will see the overgrowth being used. Vanskor goes to the other side, but he's gonna be in a lot of trouble. The cookie connects. Arrow does come in. There's gonna be the Serpent towards there, and Dodren doesn't get himself out. Shard's gonna be good, not good enough to live. Mortimer's kisses flying through. Mwah, Arrow, you're a beautiful little young fella, but it seems like the kisses aren't gonna be doing enough damage. Violent about engaging yet again, and here comes Arrow. He's gonna be turning himself around. The stun from Violent does come through, but Kuropatic do get away from Blizzy. You don't get away from Dino, who forces Blizzy, and the silence will connect as well. He turns around to look his assailants in the eye before he gets turned into a chicken and dies. So even if you don't want to be a chicken, even if you don't want to be a coward, the Shadow Shaman just forces you into it. And another great fight for Rise Esports. They lose only one hero. The Drow has the BKB now going for a Skadi. This is just too big of a net worth difference between the Drow and the Morphling. Yeah, really cool, man. That was hilarious. Great job. Sounds like something that you could use often.
Radiant are scanning.
Big fan of sarcasm here. Morphling does have good vision. He's gonna see Arrow, Violent. Get out of there, man. He's gonna do just that. Now the thing is, Morphling needs like Linken's, BKB, so many items to deal with everything that the enemies has, and you want to get the Axe to be able to counter the Drow. This Drow actually is... I don't need a Skadi. They'll get the Hex onto the Morphling. Avatar's combo is gonna be there. Actually, just the Avalanche. The toss will come later, but it's gonna be enough to bring down Arrow. It's gonna be a dominating streak that is gonna go the way of the Tiny. So finally, they've caught him. It's gonna take some of their heroes to do so, but it is still gonna be a kill.
Top tower is under attack.
I mean, guys, have some... BLACKARXANGEL again in the Roche Pit. Look at him. He's like talking. He's trying to have fun. He's trying not to look awkward, but man, it's just... He's having some fun gameplay here. We can see that the observers are looking at him as well. Look at him. He is in a party, you know, shining there with his nice cat ears there. He is having a ball here in the Roche Pit. Might want to have some, you know, company there, but it is what it is. The scan will come out, and BLACKARXANGEL is like, guys, if they scan this one, haha, they're gonna have a big surprise. It's just me. Scouting it out, and Sigma coming over like, no, they're in the Roche pit. We have to do something about it. He's just staying in there laughing as he's digging out mangoes. Sigma, they're gonna be sending in a treant, and there isn't even a Roche there. Finally, BLACKARXANGEL does get himself out, sends a couple of flares there to see where the enemies are. Centaur wants to go for a heart. Once he gets it, I don't know how you kill him, actually, because most of the damage of Sigma is going to be magical, and now Rise are in a smoke. Blockwork, some ward there immediately. They're going to be going in, and that's a treant. Let's have a buyback, has to go for it immediately. Nice cookie onto the two of them, and maybe they can take him down. Not maybe they will. Dodren just standing on ground with the BKB winning the fight and just destroying everyone. Dino is too strong. Will the Morphling buyback as well? There's the buyback, but immediately the Manta will be used to Vanskor. That doesn't work on him. Will get disarmed still. Is in a lot of trouble. Needs to find a way to get out of this one. Does have a 4-step onto the low ground. If he wants to use his Vanskor, he is gonna be dead. And that's gonna be an ultra kill. Oh, Kuropatic, you wanna give me a rampage? Well, I don't want it. I don't wanna crush you all that much. And he'll TP away from the Sprout. Sigma, they use 3 buybacks. Only 1 on Rise. And the question is, do you even get the Roche from it? No, you don't. You're up against the Clockwork. He sees everything. Oh man, that was a perfect fight for Sigma, because that cookie was amazing under the 2 frontliners of Rise. And the Drow just does so much. This is the strength of this hero when it's ahead. This hero, even when it's behind, it can do massive amounts of damage, but when it's ahead, it's just stupid. And he's not going to be going for a butterfly. In the end, he does decide it is going to be the Silver Edge, so crits are going to be coming through. Morphling wants the Scotty. He's already meeting with a hypothermia. That is a lot of regen reduction coming out from the Drow. So Drow doesn't want a Scotty. He needs to have something to slow her down.
Incoming.
Radiant are scanning.
Quezzy. I was about to read that Squeezy. So, not insinuating anything here, guys. Anyways, though, you know, he has 4.5k gold, isn't spending anything, saving for a buyback, which could be pretty big. If there's a Roche fight now, if Dino, let's say, dies and he buys back, the fight is over for YNT, because they don't have that many buybacks to fight with.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
It's not only about the gold here, it's also the experience. Look at the levels on the side of Rise. They will put down the ward, so Sigma, they're gonna know that something is up. That means Rise are going in for the Roche. You know? Still in smoke. BLACKARXANGEL is gonna be making this part of the map dark. Good thing for Sigma, the bottom lane is being pushed in, so maybe they can force Rise back there. You know? Gonna be going for the Roche. That's the second Roche shard on it as well. Who gets that one? Could be the Centaur. Arrow would be a good one for the shard if he doesn't have it yet. Yeah, so gets the shard. Is it Blizzy? Seems like it's gonna be Blizzy. So he wants to steal some strength from the enemies. Okay, that's nice, you know, because you will have a ton of HP on the Centaur, and he decided to go for a Lotus Orb rather than the heart. So it's nice that he will be getting that one. Imagine if you connect onto multiple heroes with a double edge. Your strength increases, so it's also stronger right clicks. Not really that big of a deal overall for a Centaur though, but it's also more regen. It's not just HP of yours being increased. Arrow will get whipped there to control your snakes better. I still would have wanted the Shaman to get that one. Extra 4 snakes are actually quite nice. Vanskor, he has the 4-stab, but he's gonna be forced into the fountain for 45 seconds. He is just not having a game. That Wraith band of his not really helping all that much. Avalanche gonna be used on Dodren. There is gonna be a Hex. Hello, Granny. Goodbye, Granny. She's gonna be chained up, shackled, and brought down by Dodren, who has no chill there. You know, Silver Edge at the ready. Now he has the potential to position himself even better, and the damage output is insane on this Drow. Sigma.
Radiant's top
I saw him for a
tower is under
second, but
attack.
he's baiting here. Still has the Aegis, Stampede, a lot of things to keep him safe.
Fortunes change.
Sigma, they don't want anything to do with that one.
Are scanning.
Blizzy, gonna be seeing the Morphling illusions, immediately takes them down. Has the Lotus as well, so considering that you're playing against so many
Dire's
roots,
bottom tower is under
it's gonna be
attack.
quite nice. Also, you can return some of the adaptive strikes of the Morphling, which could hurt him, surprise him, kill him, doesn't matter.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
So, going for a push. Finally, we're gonna be seeing Sigma getting some of their buybacks. The Grandma will have one. I think Morphling still has one on cooldown, doesn't have the gold. Or off cooldown. To be more precise. Shadow Shaman, he has found the Nature's Prophet. Tiny's in the vicinity, so this Shadow Shaman is very much dead. Arrow, not gonna be doing too much. He's gonna be feeding those wards as well. But Vanskor, that's just what his purpose is in this game. Yeah, okay, Kuropatic is gonna be putting his teammate onto the dodge list. I don't know how lobbies are gonna be
Dire's
started
bottom
then.
tower is under attack.
So anyways, 34 to 11, 20,000 gold lead. Rise Esports on a good path to end this one. They still have the Aegis for another 2 minutes. And 5 seconds if you want to be precise on that one. The Drow is working towards the Scotty. They need the living armor right now, but the only thing they have is the glyph. Cutting of the wave there from the Nature's Prophet, but he didn't connect onto all of the creeps. So some of the creeps are going to be going through. A bit of a mistake coming out from the Nature's Prophet, Kuropatic there. He has just maybe cost his team the racks. They do protect the creeps there with the center jumping in. Nice blink out. Coming out for Quezzy, but how do you blink out for this? It's gonna be a fish punch that kills you, and they want Vanskor dead. I might not get the piercing shots because of this Tiny, but I'm still taking it down. Dinozavrik. Does he have the force action? No problem. I'm just gonna stand my ground, protected from the trees and a storm from the centaur. It gets the kill. The Morphling might be next. No, they know he can get to the fountain. Let's kill what we can. Dinozavrik showing the power of the Drow Ranger. What happens when this hero is so far ahead, and he's so far ahead in this game. 26,000 gold lead. Morphling is begging for help. Help! Help! You're not so violent now, are you? Yeah, he's laughing. And Sigma.YNT, it seems like they have accepted that this game is done.
Dire's middle tower has
He's
fallen.
waiting for Vanskor, who doesn't have his
Dire's
ulti.
middle barracks are under attack.
It is just a disaster for Sigma. It's looking like the game will be done fairly soon. They want to give it one more fight. They're gonna have to do it without the Tiny. They're waiting for their Nature's Prophet though. They don't want to do it without him. Dinozavrik is gonna get hit there by the adaptive strike, but he adapts quite nicely. No, Vanskor. He is gonna be destroyed again. Now the Morphling has been caught. That's at the Manta away from to the side. Gets back to the fountain. Actually, Shards is gonna be quite nice there, so he cannot get in. But this is just way too easy. Jump in from the center, gets the stun onto the Morphling in front of the fountain, and he's gonna be resting inside of that Sprout. Does have the Lotus Orb, and the Violent, he stuns himself there. Yeah, Blizzy doesn't really care all that much. It's normal that his adaptive strike stuns more. Morphling goes in. He's gonna be punched right now. Dodren off the BKB. Violent, he does no damage, especially when he is just a little critter there. Hex is gonna be keeping him in place, and they just call GG. They've had enough, and this game, it is over. I mean, even if you wouldn't call GG, the throne would fall in the next 3-4 seconds. So Rise Esports definitely showing that they're a better team, probably a much better team today. If some other day they would play, maybe the results would be different, but currently Rise Esports